Welcome to the FnaticRaidCall Invitational, and we have a pretty cool matchup at hand. We have a ZVT on Belcher Beach, our first map in this best of 3. We have Rain against Lucky, and guys, this is going to be a great day. We have a round of 16 matches, and we are going to cast all of them. And when I say we, then this includes Todd, who is going to co-cast with me today. So Todd, how are you feeling about the tournament?
Well, like I said, I'm a little bit stressed because it's really difficult for me to reach all the players. Like, I need to send them a lot of messages, emails, and I'm really hoping everyone turns up too. Like, if somebody doesn't show up, it would be really bad. I would have to find a last-minute replacement. So yeah, I really hope everybody serious about it shows up and we get some great and smooth games, no disconnects.
Yeah, so right now we have Lucky against Rain, which is also very funny because it's a ZVT on Belcher Beach, and I've casted yesterday a match between Rain and his opponent Lenok, which was really interesting because Rain decided to go not only for double barracks opening, but at the same time cheesed the hell out of Lenok, and he won. But now we have gas, so he's definitely going for a different strategy. He can also assume that Lucky was able to see the games that Lenok played against Rain, and therefore would probably adjust. And yeah, pretty interesting. Already the first barracks outside of the main base. And Lucky having a little bit of a poke so far. He's playing pretty standard as a 15 supply and would probably go for the hatch first. And well, what can you actually tell us about Rain?
He doesn't practice as much as he should. But he's a really nice guy. Like, he never gets upset or anything. Like, he's super nice guy. It's really good to live with him. He's like really quiet. Yeah, he knows how to practice sometimes, but he's always helpful about everything and stuff, and very respectful as well. I remember, like, I showed him a few replays and gave him some advice, and at the end of the replay, he was like, "Thanks a lot for the replay and advice." I was like, wow, he's like one of the rare players who like really appreciate when I give advice.
Who can actually just take criticism and really deal with it.
Exactly.
Without being offended. And here we already have the factory. Well, for Lucky right now, he played in the GSTL against Slayers. He had the opening match and he lost. So here we'll have to prove himself here a little bit. It was not a ZVT though. It was a match against Protoss. He lost on a Daybreak, and right now he's in a position where he can advance in the tournament. And we have an awesome grid today. And what's going to be very interesting as well is that we are casting the games tomorrow, the rest of the tournament, in the Fnatic house. And Todd, how long have you been living in the Fnatic house now? When did it start?
For about 10 days, I think.
So how do you like it?
I love it. There isn't many people in there too, so like there is a lot of room. This is maybe subject to change, but yeah, like the setup is really nice. We'll see it tomorrow. Like, we'll take a tour around the house. Maybe there'll be some video to show to the people like how the setup is exactly. But
did you need
really,
your
really
earplugs up to now?
Yeah, I have to, because like the doors don't isolate that well, and my sleep is really fragile. Like, even if there is no noise, I wake up sometimes. So
yeah, guys, that's actually very true. When Todd was staying at the GOM house, I consider myself, when I enter a room where a person sleeps, to be very, very quiet and considerate. And as soon as you open the door, Todd would just jump up in his bed and wake up. Well, sometimes not wake up, but start talking in French and then go back to sleep. But it was really something. So, how many packs of earplugs did you buy at one time? 3 of them?
3, yeah.
Like really big ones?
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, they actually are. I started to use earplugs as well. Before that, even when I spent B in Australia, I never used earplugs, so those things are actually pretty good. And the one thing that's not all too good is the Rain's Harris right now, because Lucky is ready for it. He prepares with a creep spread that enables him to shut down the Hellion Harris immediately.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time with some mice. Yeah, Rain tried to get in with 2 Hellions, but hey, why did Lucky make so many Hellions? He's really expecting some kind of sick all-in, I think, because of the placement of the barracks of Rain, or maybe because of his reputation. And he made so many links and 2 queens.
Yeah, it might be because of the games that we've seen from Rain yesterday. He was really cheesing a lot of players. He was going for Proxy Marauder against Tree, going for Marine attack with double barracks and SCVs against Lenok. So that's probably why Lucky is playing like really super safe here.
And Rain ahead in a worker camp right now. Lucky is gonna try to attack with some Zerglings. He knows that Rain doesn't have that many Hellions just yet, and he can do a lot of damage.
And he gets actually into the main base. Not only that he's able to put on a bit of pressure, but he gets all the scouting information that he needs. Not able to kill any SCVs though, but at the same time, this Hellion in the back is in a bit of trouble. He needs to micro this very well, but he gets a bit of reinforcements with the 2 additional ones, and finally the Zerg pressure being shut down. And now we have 27 to 34 harvesters. Lucky is playing not too bad at this point, going for the macro hatch, while Rain once again tries to get a second base up.
Yeah, Lucky made a lot of Zerglings to be able to defend any kind of cheese, and then he realized that when Rain wasn't gonna be that offensive, like wasn't going to for a pure all-in, he had to use his Zerglings before they became useless, so he went forward and put some pressure and managed to kill a little bit of units. 5 drones being made right now, wow.
Yeah, he already built one spying crawler just to be a little bit more safe. He realized that he will probably need a second one in order to defend against pressure if there's going to be some of Rain. And yeah, Lucky definitely now, well, not really ahead. We have him with a decent economy, but still on 2 bases, and he's going for something that we've seen quite a lot in this matchup. One of the strategies evolving around upgraded Zerglings and the double evolution chamber already being placed down, so they can start right away with +1/+1. 2 additional gas being taken for Lucky. He definitely needs it in order to support his tech as well, not only the upgrades itself. And at the same time, Rain is still trying to pressure a bit, but the 2 spine crawlers, they will be able to shut down everything here.
And a macro hatch in his main already. Why is he mining so much gas? Do you need that much gas to do like dual upgrades only?
Well, he needs the tech as well. He's going for a lead tech probably very soon. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
And well, it depends a little bit on what exactly he wants to do. Maybe we'll see Infestors, but on this map also very common is that we just see Ling, Baneling and Mutalisk, which is very strong, so he's probably going to bank up a lot of gas now in order to start his tech as soon as he gets.
And 50 drones to 33 SCVs, so he's almost reached the DJ status, where he can just mix units as he likes.
Well, Rain has those mules available. 2 orbitals are ready for him. And the Zerglings trying to run by, but oh, Rain with a huge misstep here, not actually walling off completely with his barrack, with his default, doesn't lift them, and is now losing a fair amount of harvesters here. Rain ready with his defense, but still mining time stolen, so Lucky in a pretty good spot with his Harris here.
He didn't lose actually that many SCVs, like 1 or 2?
Yeah, he was able to save most of them. He took damage, but he was losing mining time. The Zerglings now shut down though. And there's the Baneling Nest. Just completed the Baneling Nest, Lucky, and +1/+1 will soon be done. Yeah, and just look at his gas. He has a ton of gas, and he decides to go for the Infestation Pit. He's not going for the Spire attack, Infestors instead, and drop play as well in order to make good use of those Banelings.
Do you think it would be good here to go for like a huge mega bust with like a lot of banelings? Since he has so much gas already.
They could actually do it because there are no tanks in the equation. So without tanks, there's definitely something that like he could consider here. He might not have enough lava.
Huge mistake here by Rain, who was probably looking in his base where the Zerglings got in once again, and he lost these 4 aliens, which is kind of a big deal right now.
And he's losing mining time once more, and of course also time on the mule, which is really, really crucial. But at this point, you're completely right. Lucky could go for Bailing, but I'm not quite sure if he has the lava to pull it off. But at the same time, a drop attempt, which is not all too successful just yet. He's taking down one of the overlords, but Lucky should be ready to fend this off. +2 attack and armor being researched, while Rain just now started his first upgrades.
And Rain now beginning to get tanks with Siege. Why did he drop here and not go there?
I have no idea.
There was like a lot of links that went there. Maybe he was afraid there would be banelings here and
probably
all this.
That's the only thing, the only explanation I could come up with, because at this point it doesn't make any sense. He could have done a lot of damage here.
He didn't even see the baneling nest. He's playing kind of blind this game, but he saw a lot of Zerglings. Maybe he probably noticed the 1-1 already. It will only be obvious for the opponent to have banelings, so he has to be very careful because the units really soon before the banelings can reach them.
Wow. Nice save, but look at how many hit points he already lost, even on the units that he saved. So this is quite yup. Here comes the attack with the Banelings, and he's getting in before the siege mode is done, just about 2 seconds before siege is completed. And this might be enough to take Rain down here. The Banelings, they come in. Nice marine spread here by Rain, but will it be enough? The Banelings getting into the mineral line, takes down a huge amount of SCDs, and oh my god, even when Lucky, if Lucky is not able to take him down here, the damage that he dealt, that is a GG, and now he loses the first game. Lucky ahead 1-0.